Hi everyone, it's Dave again, and I know that this isn't going to do it justice, but that moon there, spectacular. Orange moon, just hovering above Snowdon. Those hazy mountains in the distance, across the rolling green hills of Anglesey. Last night of the holiday, a balmy evening. Really warm still, it must still be about, I don't know, 23 degrees maybe. Here's the place we've been staying at. There we go. Look at that. And I know those who are at least in some way switched on to our situation, our unprecedented situation. I know a lot of people are thinking the same, which is calm before the storm, a little bit of a lull in proceedings before shit gets real, before the screw is tightened further. And I subscribe to that because I think it's pretty clear. Certainly once you begin to understand about how propaganda works, there's always got to be an underpinning relentless message. Sometimes, though, in order to reinforce the fear, there has to be certain breaks, and to allow people to possibly consider the fact that the situation that they've been involved in and immersed in is coming to an end before bang, an even more pronounced and destructive wave of propaganda is unleashed on them. And that, to me, quite clearly is what is about to happen. Because I feel that it's pretty easy to predict what's going to happen if you've been paying only the slightest bit of attention. And that's how I feel as well now. But what I wanted to say was, there's only so much that we can do to affect what's going on in the world, and we need to remember that. I often tell myself this, even though I'm probably not very good at practicing what I preach, really, because I can feel like I have to shoulder too much burden, take the responsibility, and it can affect me, my health, it can affect my relationships, it can affect my sense of calm. We have to remember, it's crucial that we remember that knowing what we know and having the intuition that we have, seeing it all unfold like a slow motion car crash, there's days, well, we just want to shake people, don't we? Slap them across the face, wake up. How can't you see it? Feel like we've got to really shout loud, try and save people from themselves. So in this period of illusory calm, let's just remember that I think it's pretty clear things are going to get darker. Let's not beat about the bush. They are. But there's got to be an element of, I'm not going to say looking after number one, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying though is making sure that we do all we can to preserve our sense of calm, to try and stay in tune with our kind of spiritual sides, to be healthy, and also crucially, maybe let's direct our energy now at those around us who we know are on the right side, who are doing something about it, who are offering something positive to society who aren't living in fear. There's only, we've spent well over a year now, 12 to 18 months trying to wake people up, and those that are still fast asleep or burying their heads in the sand, let's not expend too much energy on them now. we need to keep our energy and our spirits up for the battle ahead. I say battle, I don't know what form it's going to take, but one thing I do know is that we're all going to be in a battle with ourselves in terms of how we're perceiving the situation and how strong we think we are in dealing with it. How can we process, and how can we survive, and how can we thrive in a world where there's these oscillating energy cycles and media onslaughts and example after example every day of crazy, let's be honest, batshit crazy people all around us. We've got to remember that we're needed. The world needs us, the next generations need us, and let's hope that we might be wrong and that things will be fine as well. We can always hope that without giving much, not paying much attention to that, because it's probably a million to one shot, really, isn't it? Can we all really be this wrong? I'm not sure. But let's make sure we let's ensure we take these opportunities where we do have calm, where we can immerse ourselves in calmness and peace, to take them, fortify ourselves for the challenges ahead, and stick together. And any people or any individuals who are acting as a negative drain on our energy resources, I think the time's coming now, isn't it, to not pay attention to them anymore. Just in the same way that many of us don't pay any attention to the media, simply not worth our respect, let alone our attention. And I think sadly a lot of people in society fall into the same category. So let's stick together. Let's help those who are waking up. Let's help those who are open-minded. Let's try and form those real strong sense of communities with the people who will be on the right side of history. So that's what I wanted to say tonight. Hope everyone's well, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye.